Hey, meat buddy, we need more power. So welcome back, my fellow duplicants. Today, we are going to be focusing on power. So we have a lot of power over here, right? Running with all of this thermal power, and we've been running off of coal over here on the left. The main thing that I really need to work on here in my base, in order to get the automation and all of that fun stuff up and running, is I need a much better power grid. If you take a look at my power grid right now, we've kind of stretched it to its limit. Just running power wires here, there, and everywhere, but not really worrying about too much overpower and whatnot. So definitely got to work on this, make it work a whole lot better. And we have a lot of natural gas down here now that basically we're running out of space for, so we need to start burning up some of that. I think taking power and then automating various generators depending on what level they're at is something that I think a lot of people will be interested in. So hopefully we'll be able to get to that here, in today's episode, but eventually. The other thing is obviously you're going to see that I don't have a webcam on right now, just kind of reworking my setup, so things are a little bit different right there. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these ladders right here. We're also going to deconstruct the buildings right there. Not only that, I think we got a schedule that we got to work on here. Beep! Sorry, bro. You've been stuck on a continuous duty for a while there. We don't really want that. Actually, we're going to have two crews. One, we have the night owls over here that are working during night. That includes Meep, and then we're going to get rid of this. We don't need this shift. We can get rid of that. There you go. That'll make you a little bit happy. I think we also have some other priorities that I got to deal with right here. Ranching. Currently, nobody is ranching, so Arch caliber, because we don't have a lot of life support, well, I guess you could be a little bit less than that. There you go. And then I'll give you the skills. So you'll be responsible for not only duplicants, but critters as well. So maybe that's how I'll try to train up my dupes. Capable of doctoring, but also capable of taking care of creatures. So that makes sense. Their job is to take care of things that are living. I'm running a couple of new mods over here. I noticed this one. This is the wooden set structures. And then A squared over here decided to throw down a always show capacity. So we should be able to see how many things are stored up. You can see that we have 89.8 tons of polluted water here, there, and everywhere. But how much of it is in bottles? I know, right? Just a few more mods. Hey, I can't help myself. Anyhow, let's go ahead and throw down some power right over here. We've got a couple of natural gas generators. Boom, we're gonna put one right down right there, and another one there, and I may even put one down up here if we ever rework how I navigate through this area. But for right now, that's what I'm going to do. And for the liquid, we're going to go ahead and put a couple of drains. Those are going to be right here, here and there, and here and here. And then the rest of that is just going to be a little bit of a mesh tile. There you go. Probably a solid door just to box that in. I know, I don't really have the materials for it right now, but I think it'll be all right. Now, of course, we're going to need power distribution. We always need that. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel here. I know it's kind of in a weird spot, but whatever. And lay down some more spots here. Ooh, a nice big square. That's going to be perfect. But where to put the square? I'm thinking right there is going to be where I'm going to put that. Yes, that'll work out nice. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get a few more shapes in here. We'll try to fill in this area just to see what we have to work with. All right, well, it's a Z, or I think it's a Z. I don't know these by heart yet. Yes, that would be a Z. Where's a good spot for a Z? Yep, I like that spot. Oh, a nice long one. There we go. The eye. Now, the eye would actually be very useful when it comes to power distribution. Then again, I kind of already have that there, but maybe this is more battery capacity. And then I do more power distribution over here. Although it seems like a lot of the heavy stuff is over here on the right. Oh well, whatever, doesn't matter. Ooh, we got our next shape. That's gonna be this one right here. Perfect, just as I wanted. Okay, we got ourselves a J. Now, I think a J would be perfect right there, just like so. Oh, yes! All right, so we have another I, and I think that's going to be perfect right up here because, again, we have a lot more dupes that we want to fit into this area. So that's what I got going on right there. Also, it looks like we need a tough digger, so I'm gonna have to look for a dupe to do that job now. Ooh, another square. I'm just making all the shapes right now. Oh, yes. We can expand the John. Actually, you know what? Since this is carbon dioxide, this might be a great place for mushrooms and whatnot. You know, tapping into this polluted oxygen might be a fun thing. Maybe we should do that. Not today, but eventually. Oh man, I should stop clicking this button. Stop! I got too much to build. No. The same shape. Alright, you know what? This just seemed a little bit too interesting. Let's go for it. Oh, I'm sorry, dupes. I gave you a ton of stuff to do. Okay, isn't that normal? Yes, of course it is normal. Although, if we really do take a good look at our dupes, you can see that Jake Og over here has a lot of building. Matter of fact, if we take a look at our dupes here, we do have a mechatronics engineer. So I want to be able to use that dupe because we're going to build up some shipping rails. Same with Danny Boy over here. Congrats! You are now a mechatronics engineer. Enjoy. Maru, what are you doing up here? It's not a good spot to sleep. Alright, let's speed this stuff back up. Look at this, we're up to 181,000 calories. How about that? Woo! That's a lot of food. And how's our oxygen? Oh my goodness, look at our oxygen. Ooh. Ooh, that might be too much oxygen. That sounds like automation to me. Alright, I know. All of my automation is like incredibly simple right now, but Quark, why's all my dupes sleeping on the ground, man? Hey, check this out. So this stuff has pretty much been complete. Alright, dupes, you need some priorities here. Priority level 9 for all of this stuff. Let's finish it up, please. I think this stuff got glitched, so I have to go back there and dig it up and do that number. So we'll take care of that. I have noticed some weird things with some of these mods. They do glitch every now and then, so I'm going to try to expand this liquid loop just a little bit. Alright, so in addition to everything that I'm already doing, poor dupes, we're going to go ahead and redo a lot of the automation over here on the left. We've got to expand this and space it out correctly. Unfortunately, the little sweepies here do not pick up the eggs, so we cannot rely on them to do egg duty. So I'm going to go in here and we're just going to deconstruct a lot of this stuff and then space it out correctly. So I'm going to put the pickup right here in between the two spots. Alright, so other things that we're going to automate here. Well, we have a lot of sand that's being consumed by all of these super air filters over here. So it makes sense that we'd want to automatically deliver to those. Matter of fact, we can see that we do have some insufficient filtration mediums going on there. So we want to make sure that we're constantly running this thing. Matter of fact, I might want to put a couple more there in there just in case. That way we can keep up with the sand. Otherwise, there's a good chance we end up with, yes, this situation right here where we have polluted oxygen flowing around. Not what we want. Alright, so once we get all of this stuff built up here, we're going to go ahead and throw down some shipping rails right over here, just like so. And this is where things can be done completely different. We used to only be able to do this in the modded playthrough of the game. However, we can now do this because we have the solid filters and all of the different sensors and whatnot. So this is going to be pretty awesome. What we can do here is automatically filter out eggs and whatnot so that they will drop down here into this area down below. Maybe I'll do my hatchery over here, or maybe we'll do it up here, maybe we'll do it there. I don't know exactly where I'm going to do the hatchery right now, but I will want to automate that process and then automatically get rid of the extra critters as need be. So maybe this is just the right spot to do it. But the answer is it doesn't really matter where, because as long as you're filtering it out, then you can do what you need to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we can put that filter right there, and then we'll detect eggs here and we'll just kick them out. Now that means the rest of the stuff here, the wood or the different ingredients and whatnot, those are going to continue to move on to their next destination. Now again, because we have more and more automation, we can kind of do some pretty cool stuff. So one of the things that I can do here that we weren't able to do beforehand is I can detect like the materials that I was running on this line. So if this is where I want to have my rock crusher, which isn't really where I want to have my rock crusher, I can detect the line that is the material that I want to constantly move from, you know, sandstone into sand sort of thing. I can detect that and then keep a certain amount of it on hand and only fill it if we get up to a certain point. So different automations like that are things that I want to try to set up here inside of this base. Now I know I'm getting ahead of myself. We want to work on power today so I can actually do this sometime in the future. So I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. Ooh, but copper ore, yes! You know what that means. More wallpaper. Insufficient oxygen generation. Oh, that's because of sand. Hey man, make more sand. Danny boy. Wow, that's a lot of things that need construction. You know, you really don't notice that you don't have lead available until you end up in a situation like this, where it's like, oh, everything is just waiting for refined metals and whatnot. I think I've relied on lead a little bit too much in the past here. And now, without it, oh, it's slow. At least we have lots of food. That's good. I don't know about oxygen. We are running this a lot, so that's good. However, it's doing double duty between iron and sandstone, so that's something to keep in mind. Here's what we can do to alleviate that. We'll just dig up some of this sand. We have it available. There's no point in not doing it. I mean, it's a little toasty up there. Oh, it's more than a little toasty up there. Ooh. Okay, so all of this heat is finally making its move. I mean, it's only 120 degrees Celsius, not bad. I guess it just means it's hot enough for a cactus up here. And our slickster. Oh, if we wanted to do slicksters, this would be a good spot for it. I know, it's so hot. Meanwhile, Meep's just loving his little farm up here. Growing his happy little cactus. You know, if we actually take a look at this, we could... Oh, I guess we could grow more right here, couldn't we? I guess we really don't need to right now, but we could if we wanted to, right? And that's the important bit. Hey, Dupes, I see that you're constantly catching on fire up there. All right, I know everybody else is hard at work and we have absolutely no reason to do this, but curious. I want to know what's in here. Slickster. But we do have increased excavation, increased athletics, but you can't do building. Oh, but you could be an excellent digger, couldn't you? Oh, but +7. Excavation, food poisoning, decreased calories. I see sticker bomber over here, but for whatever reason my brain's like sticker boomer. I don't. Thanks, Twitter. Good one. Welcome to the base, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Get your mining hat on. Your job is to dig. And you like digging too. This is perfect. Congratulations. You and Vex are going to absolutely love this. I have now two diggers. Perfect. Need more dupes though. How much liquid do we... Oh, we've got 20 tons of it here. Matter of fact, you can see how much it's emitting over here. And the number really does change. So I think over here we see... There you go. 166. It really kind of depends which one you're looking at. I have seen that about as high as 1 kilogram. There's a lot of oxygen being pulled through there. Oh, by the way, did we dig this up? No. What about you, Draco? Dr. Draco. Oh, you know what? We even have another geyser right here. We should really just investigate this stuff. That takes super duper hard digging skill. We don't have that. You know what else we're not building? Gosh, look at this. We're not building any asphalt tiles. Dupes, high priority. This is the Duplicant speed bump, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you that before, but that's what that is. It just slows them down. Now, the thing about the asphalt tiles is that it's not good for decor. But then again, our decor is, it's kind of mixed, isn't it? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's absolutely horrible. We haven't queued up enough things already, so let's put something on the wall then. Ooh, I still don't have glass? What am I doing? Where's the pictures? Have you not done the research for the pictures yet? Dupes, what are you doing? Alright, so at this point I've queued up just about everything I wish to queue up. We've got 2 rock crushers. I've got one over there and another one right over here. We've got a bunch of natural gas generators that I hope to get up and running one day. A few too many spots for dupes to build up as far as tiles are concerned. Yeah, we got a few of those. Should be able to get to most of the locations without dying. That's usually a plus. And then we'll dig up all of this stuff, just like so. We'll go in here, do all that fun stuff. Eventually, they will complete all of this. Ooh, fine art. There we go. Can I make my pictures? Yes, yes we can. Man, these sticker bombers really do put all the stickers in one spot, don't they? Is it just me, or does that seem really weird? Alright, dupes, how are you doing down here? You guys are really struggling to complete this, aren't you? Is it because we're having such a hard time digging up stuff? I sort of feel like it's glitched out. Alright, a few more skills for everybody. We got some people that are doing tidying, excellent. We got builders that are upgrading their building abilities. We have doctors that are improving their doctoring skills. Doing what you need to do. You're doing what you need to do. And Meep, wow, you're super into your life right now. Look at that, 33 of 11. Man, you might get more skills. Just be careful, Meep. You've gained immortality, but that means I might put you to work. In case you're wondering, he doesn't currently have his super abilities. I have to go in there and edit some more stuff again. Whoa, here's a crazy idea for modders, maybe. What if you had a button that said auto prioritize to like what a duplicant is good at? Wouldn't that be kind of crazy? Like you can click on this if they have a certain weighted average or something like that, and you kind of click through it and boom, you ended up with like dupes automatically doing the priorities that they're best at, or they had the available skills for. You can call it smart priorities. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad I don't know how to code. I'd never get anything done. Ooh, it's spicy tofu time. Yes, delicious. Who's suffocating? Please don't suffocate inside my base. Not before you're elderly, at least. After that, I suppose it's optional. It's up to you, really. That might be kind of harsh. Don't take that seriously. It was a joke. I fear the internet. Vex, what are you doing down here? Without an atmo suit? I don't know, but hey, there's a carbon dioxide geyser. How about that? Thanks for letting me know. Please don't suffocate. Oh no. You're gonna have to catch your breath down here. Where are you going? Alright, make your way back up. Oh, not good. You're kind of trapped, aren't you? Hold up, we got a fix for this. It is this right here. Okay, once you gain your breath, catch your breath, it's about the same thing. I want you to move right over here. You got that? Come on, Vex, you can do it. Just a little bit more. Oh, you'll be fine. Look at that, you got plenty of air. There you go. See? See those little suit things? That's what you should be in. All right, you're all good. But now you're gonna pee on the floor, aren't you? Don't go there. Nope, you made it just fine. Matter of fact, let's take a look at how much polluted water we have right here. Ooh, that's doing pretty good. We're building up like 600 kilograms. All you gotta do is set up a bunch of wash basins and boom, free oxygen, baby. For life. We have more suffocating dupes. That's not good. Just when I thought I was getting a handle on things, these dupes go and find another way to put themselves in harm's way. I think the only solution I have right now is to break down this wall and start to build up yet another Atmosuit dock checkpoint over here. So that when they head up over this way, they're actually inside of a little bubble. Although I know this one's quite optional, it seems. But it lowers the risk. Oh, that's what. I paved over these tiles right there. And that stopped the flow from going right through there. Gotcha. Whoops. My bad. Oh no! Fabio! You have died of old age. Rest in peace, Fabio. May you return to the Mirlice. Thank you for your service. Anybody want to help Fabio out here? It's looking like a big fat noob. By the way, Fabio, what was your job? Oh no! I'm pretty sure Fabio was one of my builders. Ouch. Well, that's okay. We have somebody else that's capable of building. Someone like Jake over here. These guys do mechatronics engineering, so they kind of have to build certain things anyhow, so we might as well multitask them a little bit. Although, it looks like we have ourselves, ooh, a brand new duplicant, Otto. Rhymes, welcome to the base. Thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. You are going to be a builder. You love to build? Congratulations, that is your job. All right, we're one step closer to having all of these up and running, so that's good. Just need to add a little bit of wire to this. There we go, very nice. Plug all of that in, and now we're going to have a lot of power being able to run through here and into, hopefully, the distribution block. That'll be somewhere over here. Who's suffocating? This is terrifying, all of these dupes over here. They're just constantly suffocating. You're stressing me out, dupes. It's just going, stop, oh gosh. Hey, look at all this getting built. Hey, good job, Jake. Now that I evened out your priorities, your job is building a little bit more of this shipping rail stuff. Very nice. Just everybody try to ignore this. Oh my gosh, it's going off every day. Meanwhile, Meep's down here just having the time of his life. Isn't that delicious? Oh, you didn't like that. Yeah. Well, I guess he's not all excited about it. Why is this wash? Oh, whatever. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Good job, Meep. Whatever you do, don't eat from this icebox. Oh, jeez. Would you look at all those germs living on that surface? Ooh, and they're gonna be there a long time. One of the things I should be able to do is actually put some chlorine down here. That way we might be able to kill off our germ problem. Oh, stop getting you dupes! What are you doing down here? No. No. Stop coming down here for reasons you shouldn't be coming down here for. Vex. Seriously. Okay, next thing, these things need to be priority level 9 because my dupes are not going for them when they should be going for them. Oh, that's not a lot of good stuff going. Come on, Vex. Come on, Vex. Make it to that oxygen. You can do it, Vex. You're having a rough time with this. There you go. There you go. Severe wounds, heat stroke. Not your best day. Okay, who else is suffocating? Jeez, this is... I can't tell. It goes away so fast. Can you be suffocating or not suffocating? Arch... What is it down here that people want? Is it the gold amalgam? Is that it? Dodo, what are you after? Sand. The almighty sand. Okay, well that's understandable. You know, so is this. I've tried to help. You know, dupes, all you gotta do is build this. And then we won't have so many problems with popped eardrums. Start making too much oxygen. Ooh, that would be a good duplicant. Look at that, +7 to construction. Jorgen, welcome to the base. Oh, I guess I already have a couple of constructors. And we got more. I can't filter by hat. I can filter by morale, but I can't filter by hat. Clay. Oh, here's another idea. Be able to queue up what skills they automatically get. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? As they get more skills, they automatically gain more. Ooh, sorry coders, I'm sorry. But that would be a great mod. That way you can pre-plan your dupes. Wait a minute. Davy boy, I see you're stuck there. You found yourself stranded on a pitcher pump. Alright, it only takes a little bit more construction over here and we'll have absolutely everything we need. The real question is, do we have the extra resources right now? Oh, I think we do. There's only one priority left for us. Priority level, please. Let's have at it, dupes. Come on, dupes, you got this. Just a little bit more. Yes. You're so close now. There we go. Now we're cooling this down quite a bit more. So that's going out at 50. It's coming back at 49. Should be cooling a little bit faster, actually. Kind of makes me wonder if I should take this and turn it into a vacuum. It would actually work. Except that this might overheat. But we can see that this liquid is flowing back in over there, so that's good. We can probably go ahead and cancel this. We don't need those anymore. Alright, so now we can see that that thing is running. Obviously, it's going to be running for a little while. And the liquid flowing back out is all the way up to 60 degrees or so. Matter of fact, that jumps all the way up to 62.6 degrees. Although it is cooling down quite a bit now. Much faster than it was before. Matter of fact, you can just see the temperature dropping here. 60.7, 60.5. So it does cool down quite a bit. I'm gonna set that to 30 degrees and let it just run. Quark! No! You've died of old age. Thank you for your service. Whoa, you're out of here, bud. Hold up. What's Quark's job? Oh, I think you were delivering. I think that's what it was. Okay. Dodo was your best friend. Rest in peace, Quark. Okay, clearly we're going to need to have a little bit more space for all of this. Who can we just have for running stuff around? Immune to food poisoning. Aha! Zingio, welcome to the base. Your job is to supply. Alright, so at this point we should be producing a humongous amount of power. If we just take a look at how much power we produced last cycle. Power created, look at that, 1,793 kilojoules. Power wasted, a lot. That's alright, that's okay. It's better to have too much power than not enough power. That's some sage advice. Oh, and this just in, the huge battery is back. It's now being developed by another person over here, so I'm going to swap that out in the Roller Snake mod playthrough playlist collection thing, and we're going to slap down some big old batteries. Oh, wait a minute, that is the wrong sensor. Hold up. What I wanted was pressure. There we go. Doot. All right, so long as this is below 5,000, I guess we will be good. Or maybe we do 4,800 or something close to that. Compare where we were at before to where we're at now. Look at this. Look at this oxygen. 2.6 kilograms. It's everywhere. Beautiful. Man, when I make oxygen, I really make oxygen, don't I? No pipes needed. We'll just blow up your eardrums on the way through everywhere. Nobody needs ventilation when you've got pressure. All right, so now that we've got all this power over here, we really need to work on distributing it. So, nope, I just noticed I didn't have a lot of these mods enabled. Now they're enabled, and we're also at the point where we need to distribute more power. Well, welcome back, my best friend. The heavy, smart battery. Did somebody say power? Ooh, hey, we got wooden tiles too. Check this out. Okay, hang on. I shall place you behind wooden doors because, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hey man, it's a wooden cabinet. It's a thing. Such big batteries. All right, so now what we need here is some heavy wires to run between these batteries. There we go. And we're also going to need to charge these batteries up eventually. Dupes, we really got to work on this construction down here. Could you help me out? Oh, the wooden ladder. Hey, you know what? That's pretty cool. It's just like a refined version of the same kind of ladders that we have right now. Oh, that's cool. So it just makes it a little bit faster, not a whole lot. Ah, neat. I like that. That's like that makes sense. Takes a little bit of craftsmanship, refines the ladder, evens the rungs out, and the dupes move a little fast. That's a good piece. Very nice. I got mildly distracted. That did not take long. Okay, we need to dump all this power into the smart batteries. There's a couple of ways we can do this. Can either run this into transformers, but that's probably not needed. Could also just run the power heaviness out of here and down to wherever it needs to go. Oh yeah, here's what we do. We get rid of these fancy king-size doors, and then we work the heavy watt joints right through them. That way they don't look out of place. All right, so now all I gotta do is get rid of all of these power wires here. And yes, we're getting much closer. And then we can use power transformers here. Luckily, I have a mod installed, which is the medium power transformer. I think in this case, this is pretty darn good for what I'm trying to do here. This only allows 2 kilowatts to run through it. No. Dude, you're going in the wrong spot, Zoju. I know you're learning by fire down here. This is off limits. Don't go down here. Ooh, that's not good. Zinjio, no, you didn't make it back. Unfortunately, this pit down here is a trap for duplicates. They come down here, unfortunately, they end up suffocating, which is not good. It's not just that, they end up getting too hot, and then, unfortunately, that just killed off a dupe right there. Once they get down there, they can't get out. So I'm gonna have to put in a door down here and then limit access so that nobody else falls for the same problem. All right, so now I'm going to slap in a bunch of these medium transformers right here. Boom, just like that. So now we should have up to about 6 kilowatts of power distribution once all this is done and complete. All right, so one of the things that I'm going to have to deal with these here, even though I don't think I'm going to get to it today, this is running quite long, is the carbon dioxide is going to flow out of here, and you want to use a little bridge in order to pack the stackets on top of each other. At least that's how I like to do it. There's other ways of doing it, but that's how I do it. And maybe another little bridge right there, just to cancel that. There you go. And all of this is going to be natural gas. Now this can just run in straight from the pipe, not a big deal. So the natural gas, in this case, I think it flows out of this one. So I'm going to bring that over here, jump up, and then run right into there. And because I have it with the mod, I'm going to go ahead and use the long gas bridge. So that'll allow some of that natural gas out of there. You can see that this thing is stopped. I think I've just got too much of various gases and whatnot going on inside of there. Might have to design a couple of super compressors here just to kind of take care of some of the extra gas. Oh, a long list of things to do. But you can see our power system here is starting to come back together. So we're just about done with that. As long as we build up all of that stuff, then that'll actually start to end up in the right spot. We can distribute it into our base. Sanjo, no! No! Come back down here. Vex, you don't need to be here. Oh, I've got so many crispy dupes. Oh no! I think I need more cots. Alright, let's build this up real quick. Party level build it! Alright, there we go. That'll be a whole lot better for my dupes down here. Go ahead and do this number real quick too, just to kind of make that look intentional. Perfect. We can also do the same sort of thing over here if you really wanted to. Uh-oh, my dupes are getting crispy up here. The temperatures are rising. Ooh, it's hot. It's real hot up there. Hey, these slicksters are starting to take over my farm. Alright, dupes, are you gonna build this down here? It's party level 9. Benji, you have a very interesting idea of how to get back. I feel like we might want to do this number real quick. There we go. That'll help a lot of dupes get back to base. Yeah, these poor dupes, they couldn't find their way back up. Unfortunately, I built a door right there with the ladder. Caused some problems. Oh man, look at all this polluted water I have. Whoa! Okay, well I guess that makes sense. I have a couple of cool slush geysers. It is actually filling up faster than I can empty it out of this liquid canister filler. That's how much water I have. Look at this. Look at how fast this thing is running. Boom, water. Boom, water. And it's still full. What? All right, well, I guess I need a new plan here. All of this water that's going to flow out of here, we can let it tee into each other. So that way it will combine if it's in either spot. But all of this is going to be polluted water. So to me, it makes sense if I bring this polluted water up over here like this, just like it was, you know, if it was coming out of the toilet. And then run it into whatever it needs to run it to over here, which means it might end up as crude oil eventually. So what I'm doing down here with the power is I'm just bringing all the wires out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them right there. Now, the thing is, I don't have enough refined metals at this point to run a bunch of conductive wires, so I'm just going to run standard low voltage wire, and then we'll work on upgrading that at a later time. So I can take a look at this and see just what the potential load is. That right there is 1,800 watts, potentially, so I might have to break that up for right now. But you know, some of this stuff doesn't really use as much as it says it can, so I'm not too worried about it. So what I can do is I can bring the wires up like this, and then I can work on teeing them out to wherever they need to go once they're up here. So for example, this one here doesn't run too much, but I can go over here and I could say this will run over here to all of this stuff, which will run stuff that we do like cooking and whatnot. And the nice thing about this is I can use the snip tool. You just kind of lay the wires and then connect them and disconnect them as need be. So that's pretty handy. Alright, so I've been at this for a long time, but unfortunately my dupes are not going to be able to finish this up today. So I'm going to have to cut the video here, but I think we made some significant progress. We definitely did get this up and running quite a bit better, so it's cooling the liquid down quite a bit more, so that's nice. That means we'll be able to produce a lot more refined metals, which is good for everybody. I also expanded the base by many, many tiles, and have the makings of more and more power for our power system here. So that's coming together. At any rate, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.